Okay, I think we're good. Probably possibly. Should hopefully be good. Let's pop back into this. An actual good game. Let's see here. 6.5? Yeah, sure. Played this game for right around the same amount of time as I've played Monster Hunter Stories 3, and it's infinitely more worthwhile. Even though I can't remember any of the controls. Okay, that's block. Launch. And, powers. Yeah, we have powers. Cool. Cool. Are we even gonna fill up this entire screen? I feel like we're not going to. I feel like there's not enough upgrades for me to legit fill up the entire screen. So punch, use, spin, guard, equip. Okay. Sounds good. If I remember right, we were making our way to Metal Heaven, which just sounds like a weird, like, turn of the century sci-fi era anime term. Like, you know, when they love doing those dystopian, like, everyone lives in the junkyard, and the junkyard is where we're born and raised kind of thing. But everyone wants to make it out of the junkyard and into Metal Heaven. And that's the entire premise of the anime. It's just what it sounds like. Did I even get a shortcut, or let's just take the long way. I vaguely remember the way there. I remember these dudes myrtleizing me too. Yeah, not gonna be pleasant. Not gonna be pleasant. No, the F, it's not. That was incorrect. Oh, well. I don't think this game is super cruel to you for dying or anything, so it's probably fine. There we go. Did I need a freaking water crystal? No, I didn't. Excuse you, dude. Excuse you. At least this area, like, this entire area is a bit more visually distinct compared to the first few. I at least know there's ramps. I can see the ramps and know I can go up them, which is better than the first area. Okay, so I looked up like a VOD or whatever. I don't think this is the way out. I think there's another door somewhere. There it is. Still not super visually distinct. One of the only gripes I have against this game. But I looked up a bit of a guide. Not enough to say like, oh, this is what we're doing. I just looked up how far into the game we were. And the answer is around the halfway mark. I felt like I've made progress. Oh, right. This dude just myrtleized us. And yeah, and there's just a pit on the other side. Oy vey. Does that like take him out? No, it doesn't. Oh, death. I feel so accomplished. Game over immediately. I'd blame someone, but ultimately I'm the only one with the controller, so I guess it's on me. Ow, dude, ow. Ow. Dude. Okay, I think last time we were streaming this, it's been weeks for me on my end, so if you're checking like the VODs or whatever, that's why I'm like, so last time on frickin' so-and-so Z, it's been weeks for me. I think I did a brief exploration of this area. realized I had zero clue where I was going and just decided to call the stream there. I was tired. I think I was even a bit hungry. Almost hangry. Oh, right, the lava. That's literally just a retextured, we're flying over things. Even though we're in a tower and we're not flying anywhere. Yeah, that lava. The weirdly freaking recolored lava. Cusco's lava. Oh, I think those dudes can split this up. Yeah. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Yeah. Remembering odds and ends. Anything over here? No. Okay. Yeah, I think part of the reason I was like, nah, we're done, is something about this area over here eventually just kind of circles back to the start without giving you like a shortcut. And I was like, I don't want to have to go through everything again. Especially when I suck at this game. Oh, right. This would have been one of those off-screen moments. Yeah, definitely. Oh, well. We're doing it live. Okay. Dude, out, dude, out, dude. You know, usually in games, I'm the one punching people, but I've got to say, as the punchee for the first time in a minute, I'm not a fan. I understand why I punch people now. They deserve it. Did I deserve this? No. Not whatsoever. Okay. So, I don't even know if we spin if we can get on this. No, we can't even get on a treadmill if it's facing the opposite direction. That's good to know. And I don't think there's any way to say... Turn it on from over here. Okay. Going to have to come in from a different angle. I'm only getting weird flashbacks to Lava Lava Volcano and Paper Mario. Oh, Paper Mario. I love that game. That whole series. So can I, like, walk? No. No, I can't. I do not have the ability to walk places. Be productive. Just not within my scope. Okay, I think down there is what the backtrack was. I low-key realized what pain was by going through it. This should be... Okay. Yeah. Forward momentum. Heck yeah. Oh, while starting up this game, I realized something. I always thought the... There we go. Get on that. Twist it around. Let's do something. Hard. Access level 2. Not attained. Can't release lock. Rude. Ooh. Maybe I did it wrong. Considering, well, actually, I can't unlock either of these. It doesn't matter what the heck I did. I did absolutely nothing. Hooray. Spinny Majek. Finally one that actually stands out. Look at me effing surprised. Anyways, found out while starting this game up on the Dreamcast. It's not my Dreamcast yelling into the void every time I turn it on. It's my controller. And I really don't know how to feel about that. Ooh, now we can do level 2. Heck yeah. Just so you guys know, to turn on a computer, you need to punch in front of the comm. That's how computers get accessed. Punching. Christ. There's an entire use button. It's like, no, punch. Alrighty. I think there's only 3 levels of access cards too, so yeah. Us being around the halfway mark feels mostly correct, yeah. Ooh, energy tank. I feel fancy. Like the fanciest of lads. I need to start just playing roguelikes on those for days like this where I'm super just kind of blasé. Got a few roguelikes that would probably do well on the channel. And Binding of Isaac. Yeah, we could freaking hot seat Binding of Isaac, Bill. Yeah. I was thinking of a few other ones too. This? You know what sucks though about playing this after a few weeks? I completely forgot about all the locked doors. So, okay, there's gonna be a lot of exploration going on. Oh, dude, ow. Dude, rude. Ooh, piece of candy? I got me a gachapon. I mean a flame spinner. Spin dash covered with fire. Use item while spinning. Okay, cool. It feels like it would be useful in a boss fight. But also, I think this game might only have like maybe 5 boss fights if that. I have a feeling I'm probably never going to use that. It sounds so cool on paper. But unless it's used for like freaking anything puzzle-wise, I have a feeling I'm just never gonna use it. Oh well. That's good. I like the infinite robot machine. It makes infinite robots. Okay, that was up there. Which means if we get on this and go down here, we can flip it. I think officially we're good. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's even a lock thing right here. We even did everything in the correct order. Color me effing surprised. It is so rare for me. Especially considering I just kind of wander in video games. I am definitely stop and smell the roses kind of dude. At least in video games. I do that IRL, it will just kill me. Nature's been trying to kill me for years. Ooh, cat capsule. Fancy. Let's see. Oh no. Freaking pull Knuckles the Echidna moment every dang time. I'm not gonna lie. Being punched off a cliff in this game is kind of effing hilarious. It really is. I didn't know they could just punch me off it. But again, I suppose I should have remembered, considering I think I got shot off a freaking cliff multiple times last freaking stream. Ooh, what are we doing? Ooh. That's one of the things I could do. Oh, wow. I definitely did that. What does it equate to? We'll find out. Oh no, probably just added power to another part of the freaking map or something. Yeah. Whatever happened to Tesla coils in media? Yeah. Oh, elevator, cool. I feel like Tesla coils was like high fantasy sci-fi for a minute and then nobody cared after a while. Oh wow. I forgot you existed. I forgot this girl that just like totally molested us in our sleep existed. Yeah, she's just... Yeah, that's why we're going up here. What? I completely forgot. Oh, the joys of picking up a game after a few weeks. Are we doing voices? Does it matter? You are handsy? I mean, my fiance says I am. E.G.G is in the back room. Looks like he's waiting for someone alone. More importantly, found out why the pirates attacked the lab. I don't really care about that. They wanted to learn about the current situation in Fogna from a scientist. Wait, hasn't it been a while since Fogna started acting up? Did it happen like just like 3 days ago? Like, how long ago did that thing start happening? He asked me many questions. I can't even imagine Fogna's substance. I don't know his purpose, but it's dangerous to interfere with Fogna now. Please, Hansi, you must stop E.G.G. I mean, sure. If left alone, something irrevocable will happen. How do you know that? Maybe he's just gonna freaking, like, hit the kill switch and turn it off. How do you just assume a big dude named E.G.G. is the villain of this freaking story? I have a feeling this is gonna be a boss fight. Ooh. What's a different item? Oh, fancy. Fancy. Yeah. I think she's typecasting that dude as a villain. Let's be honest. He's got a very villainous face, but it doesn't make him a villain. If anything, I think she's just profiling. I've only seen this dude kill one person. And one person being murdered, a villain does not make. So yeah. I've been waiting. I have important things to say. Oh, they added footsteps. Fancy. I'm not even joking about that, but I wasn't expecting them to take the time to add footsteps with sound design. This isn't the game I would expect footsteps or anything in. Okay. Until now, all those who came here were insincere. It looks like I can use you. The wait has been worthwhile. Oh, right, I'm just Ken from Fist of the North Star. Forgot about that, too. Why am I just Ken? What do you mean? Do you know why I lied about this being a paradise? Call upon guys like you who would climb the tower risking his life. To obtain the real power, Fogna's power. Man, he's gonna be really upset when he realizes the power of the giant machine and the whole, like, evil AI thing is literally just a totally Earth machine to try and, you know, make the soil a bit fertiler. I used Fogna since it's where a great thing like egg was found. You've used it since that's where it was found? You've been using it already? Whatever. That's why I've sent my followers to the bottom numerous times. I never thought it would cause such turmoil. By any chance, is that about breeding? I hate how we use that term like that. I hate that it's just called the breeding. Effing Christ, it feels like I'm in a different type of sci-fi game. Like something I would have to ask the clerk if they have, and they'd hand it to me, and it would just be in a black, like, case without any art anywhere. Oy vey. That's right. Oh gosh, he kind of looks like he would be in one of those too. What I remember my brother showing me, frickin' those kind of like anime, dojin, whatever things. Whatever. He most likely did something wrong. In the ruins. Because of it, a normal person cannot approach Fogna. But you will be okay. Once you obtain Fogna's power, there is no fear. And I'm going to make the guys who only think of money repent. Now go. I'll take care of you. I refuse. But why? I literally said I'd help you get to the bottom and would use the power to make everyone help. Like we were just gonna help people and, you know... No, I refuse. You look like a villain. Yeah, the chick who woke me up and saw me naked and probably molested me multiple times said that you were bad. What? You're profiling just because I have a lazy eye, aren't you? It's a lazy eye, isn't it? Are you going to defy me? You impertinent scum. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, I was right. You are a villain. This is only the second person I've ever killed. Okay, boss fight a go-go. Metal Golem. That's probably not good. That's probably not good whatsoever. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It looks like Kira Toriyama-y. Oh, that's probably bad. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I can destroy... Okay, it's got the defense. And yeah, standing next to those when they freaking explode is bad. Got it. Cool. I like how I am legit just stuck with like the 1.0 egg. I know it's from a tech no one's been able to really like replicate, and it's the good. Can you heal me or something? Don't worry about me. Be careful, Hansy. I will not. Yeah, my gear is made with dwarfs with autism, so you know it's good. I don't know if there's an easy way for me to heal up anywhere. It's annoying. Oh wait, this is actually the perfect place to heal up. Only I did it smart. There we go. There we go. Totally the perfect place where I can heal up. Every time I move, I think. If I stay in one spot, it shouldn't drop my health. Nope, we're good. Oh yeah, there's an item that freaking lets you spin everywhere? That sounds awesome. Especially considering this is genuinely and truly probably the only decent way to deal with enemies. Like every other time I'm trying to just regularly attack an enemy, it's a bad move on my part. Almost always. Oh yeah, this is actually... This is full like Metroid refueling thing with the little like things that fly out of the pit. I can dig this. Yeah, I can dig this. Yeah, this is probably one of the only decent ways to kill enemies. Even at this point in the game, which, like I said, I think is around the halfway mark. Oy vey. I can't wait to fully refuel and just waste all my health, not comprehending how I should be dealing with the boss. Cannot wait. They are really dropping ice crystals too. Oh, big boss, big fire, ice crystals, separate, different element. Oh, context clues, they matter sometimes. Okay. That being said, it's pretty obvious they didn't program you to have drops related to what you currently have. It's just a randomized drop every single time, which is kind of annoying when I'm only after health. I don't even know if there's anything decent I can buy. I think I bought like what, 1 HP up and the entrance into the tower, and I don't think I've bought anything else. I've just given all my money to those kids who were building an amusement park in their freaking garage. Which I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a fun summer project. I know there's gotta be someone out there who freaking like 100% tried to make their own amusement park in their garage because they grew up watching, I don't know, Double Dare or something on Nickelodeon. Wait, you did? It was just a random thought, and you're like, I am one of those people. tried to make a casino in the freaking... Oh my gosh. I love you, honey. So that's what you kids down next to the Mexican border tried to do. Make casinos and amusement parks when you're bored because there's no other kids for like miles. If you walk in a random direction, you'll just die eventually. Okay, good to know. Yeah, yeah. Ay vey. What compelled you both to try and make a casino? How old were you when you tried to make a casino? The fact that you know what the heck a casino was between like 7 and 10 is not okay, actually. Like, to that degree. But then again, you come from a family of card sharks, so it makes sense. I've, oh, effing Faye. I love you, honey. Oh, this is taking forever. It seems like they're way more weighted for ice crystals, too. Which, like I said, probably context clues. It makes sense. But the Zelda player in me is screaming, use the fire spinner, use the fire spinner, use the fire spinner against the fire boss. I don't... What am I gonna spend all this money on? Those kids need this much money? How much money I got? Do they need 6 whole hundreds of monies? Oh no, man. I think kids can count that high. 605 monies? Health, please. I just need like one more massive health pickup and we're good. RNGesus, please take pity upon me in this, the day of my frickin' Beyblade. Nope, more monies. At least grinding money isn't difficult. If I ever need it. Maybe someday. There's only one shop in the entire game. I don't think it really gets much else than what we already saw. The only thing I think I wanted from it, I already bought. Okay. There we go. We're good. We're done with that. Whatever. No! I missed. I missed. There we go. And we just flip. How cool, like, how those kids flip their hair or something. All cool and suave. Let's see if I can actually beat this boss fight tonight, I guess. That could be the entire... No, it doesn't do the cutscene anymore, does it? Yeah, just boss fight. Good stuff. I can't believe Kingdom Hearts couldn't even figure that out. Massive AAA studio. Actually, I think Kingdom Hearts 1 came out before the Square Enix merger. And yeah, that Square wasn't doing too well right around then. They really weren't. Okay, let's see what happens when you get rid of all of those. Okay. Oh my goodness. Aiming is... Oh gosh, that's an instant kill. So you know how, like, drifting works in racing games? That's how the Beyblade in this works. Just constant drifting. I'm immediately back down to super low health. Okay, let's try to figure out how this boss works and how the heck I can actually hit it. Just instantly, I couldn't even try to run into it. I'm trying. I'm constantly just overshooting it. Oh my gosh. It seems like such a fun system, just not in this game is the issue. Okay, yep. Anytime you get close. Okay. So it feels like I need to get distance and then rush over when he's in his launch animation. And then rush out. Because that flamethrower is what? Depending on how close I am to him. I don't think I get iframes. It took me from like 100 to death immediately because I was close. But... yeah, he got me up close. Yeah. But, it seems... there's no iframes during that. Blocks if you're not. There we go. Yep. Okay, I figured it out. Go in, go out. The issue is the movement. That is the issue. Specifically, that it causes damage to me. I think literally we just don't have enough HP for this fight. Unless he's actually got super low HP and he's about to go one more hit. But let's be honest. He's not. He is in his second phase though. That's good to know. That's totally a second phase move. Okay, we got some distance. And he killed me. Okay. We know how it works, which means we're going to be spending the next 10 minutes actually getting HP to try. They have a freaking like respawning enemy that just gives you like all these items because he's just always right there, and over 75% of the time he just doesn't drop HP. Why? Just make it more weighted towards that. That's all they need to do. Oy vey. Okay. Oy vey. You guys come here often? No? Neither do I. After all, gotta say, I'm not super into just spiky robot mechs. If I was into any sort of robot, I can't even think of a robot I would be into to make a joke right there. I can't think of one. Honey, can you think of any robots you'd be into? Full blank on her end, too. He, like... oh, frickin' Straheim from frickin' JoJo. I am effing amazed that, like, JoJo somehow made a Nazi enjoyable and outright you're kind of rooting for him. I never thought I would ever say that sentence. But yeah, JoJo Season 2 somehow made you get hyped every time a Nazi was on screen. Which I cannot effing believe I just said that. I effing vey. Yeah, he was a bit more of an android, to be honest. But, like, at the end of the... like, how much of him was still human? He blew up really effing early in the series. Like, literally just full-on blew up. How much of him was Flash? Just part of his head was still Flash. Yeah, fair. Ay vey. Ay vey. Yeah, she pulled a full blank until she just, like, reached into the recesses of her mind, which, if you don't know, is always JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for her. Just the inner recesses right there. You do know what you're about, honey. Yes, you do. I love you. Of course, it's the freaking vampire. She's always into the vampires. Anyways, but yeah, considering how long of a blank she pulled, I'm gonna say the era of the Gynoid or Gynoid or whatever they're called is completely over with. It is so weird seeing people's interest wane over the years. Gynoids used to be where it was at, man. And I can't even think of a Gynoid. Which, if you don't know, I think they're pronounced Gynoid. That's how they're spelled. But, for a hot second in, like, anime, everyone loved Gynoids. It was the hotness. And what they were like female-looking robots. So you could have your waifu, and your waifu could shoot rockets. And people were like, oh, hell yeah. So they do like unique art of various characters as Gynoids. And it was just like everyone was super obsessed with them in some scenes. Scenes being like subcultures, fandoms, what have you. Yeah, you don't even see people use the term scenes anymore. I'm dating myself a lot right now. May as well just start freaking kissing the mirror with how much I'm dating myself. Christ. Okay, let's give this boss another shot. But yeah, I can't think of any super popular Gynoids or anything. But if you've ever seen any sort of media where the love interest or a waifu is in fact just girl but robot, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, you thought of another one, honey? Nick Valentine. Oh, from Fallout 4. Yeah, you would. Most people would go for the other two possible romantic robot dudes who just look like guys. But you, full-on Nick Valentine. Yep. I think one of the first mods you freaking installed on Fallout 4 was being able to romance that dude. Oh, my fiance knows what she's about. There we go. Okay, so since going into him is in fact what we should be doing, let's go for the fire spinner. A bit more distance. Come on, buddy. There we go. Oh, that... Okay. Note to self, we're never using the fire spinner again. And now I need to go get more HP. Oh my effing gosh. No iframes, man. Not a single hint of iframes. And they're just the damage ticking per, like... It feels like a fraction of a second how long you're in fire. That's how it's gonna freaking tick damage. Oh gosh. Oh, this sucks. Totally doable, but it sucks. Okay. I'm never touching that freaking item again unless I need to. So basically what happened was, it didn't fully make sense on screen. Using the flame spinner, yeah, it does, like, have you flame spin for a short distance, and then it kicks you out of your spinner. Which is just my assumption, like, you use the item. The issue with that being is I stopped immediately directly in a fire, and I was in the animation of getting out of my spin. So I couldn't even move, and it just murderized me because there was fire on the ground. So, yeah. Not going to be using the flame spinner, at least not in this fight. Even if it does a lot of damage. I'm going to say that's a no-go for me, dog. God knows I'll probably get him down to his last hit and think like, yeah, man, flame spinner time, and still somehow myrtleize myself like that. Because, yeah, that was, genuinely not okay. I went from like full HP to no HP because I stood in the fire for a fraction of a second during animations. Feels like I'm a freaking like under-leveled noob in an MMO that's being carried through a raid. Don't stand in the effing stupid, man. I heard ESO is doing like a bunch of major updates, and it makes me kind of want to record playing it. Maybe just like the plot lines. I don't even own all the DLC anymore. I haven't played ESO in forever. Sorry for the random tangent. Elder Scrolls Online, because I'm a massive Elder Scrolls fan or whatever, and I've played the MMO. Used to be super into it, and eventually I stopped caring because they kept pushing update after update that kind of killed all the fun for me because I liked theory crafting stuff. And yeah, they kept pushing updates that kind of killed that. So I put it down, and you know how it is anytime you're hearing about any sort of MMO from people who are heated enough to talk about it on social media in any way, shape, or form. It's always, this MMO's dying, they're doing the worst things ever, I hate this, everyone's gonna leave, the MMO's dying, there's nobody playing anymore. That's anytime you see any social media about an MMO. So, yeah. But recently I've heard that they're doing some interesting changes, and since I know most people don't want to play an MMO, probably do possibly care about Elder Scrolls storyline nonsense, because usually it's well written. Usually. Sometimes it's not. A good amount of the time it's not. But usually it's well written if you get the right writers. So maybe just record the quests and storylines and call it good. Maybe? That might work. Give me enough time to see if I actually ever want to touch that game again. It doesn't take long to completely do all the storyline stuff. I feel like a zone in WoW takes longer. Oh, it's such a slog to do zones in WoW. And again, I'm not a big fan of WoW, so maybe that's why it's such a slog. Whatever. Rambling aside, I think one more health pickup, no matter what size, and we'll try again. It's just gonna be what the stream is. I quite literally just wanted to stream a real quickie today because I'm in the mindset of like editing this review of Monster Hunter Stories 3. I don't even know if it's outright a review after you look at it. It's more play-by-play about how it's just so effing stupid. It's what the heck I was playing. And if you haven't checked any of my posts about it or any of the videos, so it's bad for one, obviously. But two, before I switched over to this, I was counting how many times the game completely stopped me from being able to play the game. Had a pop-up of like a paragraph of a tutorial, and just how often that was. So in the time of me playing that game, or should I say recording it for around 6 hours, I didn't play that long. There were cutscenes that took up like an hour or so, paired with like me, you know, taking way too long to make a character because character creation is fun. Basically, out of oh so long of me streaming it, the game had 50 pop-ups. 51 actually. Oh, the dude has a freaking like saw blade? Since when? Why is that the first time I'm seeing him just shoot out a freaking table saw? Oy vey. Anyways, yeah, just like 51 tutorial pop-ups throughout the time I was streaming that game, which is just effing absurd. Oh yeah, don't even commit. I missed my chance because I thought he was going to do a different animation. There we go. There we go. Yeah. He's getting too close. Oh gosh. Get out of there. Yeah. Through the fire and flames. Yeah, so it's... I can't even just walk back in. Because I don't have enough health to kill him with. Because of spinning killing you. I can't think of, I suppose I do have access card number 2. It's just a hassle to get back up here. Like, this is all the way within a dungeon. And then this dungeon is all the way at the top of another dungeon, which is all the way at the end of a pathway in the overworld. It's a hassle to get here. And it's doable, like, considering he entered like a second phase probably after hitting him 3 times. I'm gonna say that he's probably only got like 6 hits tops. It is wild that he is going through the flames to such a degree. Myrtleized me though. I know this game has like RPG mechanic pickup things, but that's excessive. It really is. Anyways, as I was saying, within the time of me streaming Monster Hunter Stories 3, I had 51 pop-ups completely freeze the game tutorials. And I took the time, because I'm making a video to put on my channel. That's like a review, play-by-play, don't buy this game, it's really garbage actually. To just get all of my recordings and cut out every cutscene in my character creation. And then just kind of like, on average, how many tutorials am I getting for a few minutes? And I was getting a tutorial pop-up completely freezing my gameplay every 6 minutes. Except it was actually worse. That wasn't taking into account, I was stopping gameplay and like outright like ranting and raving about how bad the game was during the amount of time I was counting. So it's probably more close to like every 4 minutes or so, I was getting a pop-up stopping me from being able to play the game. And just giving me a paragraph to read. But then you also consider, I've already mentioned during this VOD, I'm a stop and smell the roses kind of dude. For a hot minute, I was just kind of exploring and trying to experience the game for a second. Like, it's not that bad, is it? Let me see if this game could actually be enjoyable kind of stuff. And, if we didn't take that into account, it would have been a lot more in a shorter time, basically. Like, I think the average player would get to the tutorial boss fight in that game probably within like 30 minutes. You had like 20 pop-ups during those 30 minutes of gameplay, basically. Which would be on average like a pop-up every 1.5 minutes, stopping you from playing the game. That's how tutorial heavy that game is. And before you ask if it's needed, no. No, it isn't. Heck, freaking Resonance of Fate, a JRPG that has one of the like most unique battle systems I've ever seen, doesn't have this many tutorials in it. I think Resonance of Fate gives you like a brief overview and then just is like, yeah, do it, figure it out. Yeah, you gotta learn how to freaking leap over people and shoot at them. That's how you gotta figure it out, man. We're not telling you anything else. Just, oh my effing god. Like I said, I think I streamed for like a total of 6+ hours or so. But like an hour plus of that, maybe less, was not actual gameplay. It was cutscenes and character creation. And just throughout the entire time, I kept getting pop-ups in battles. Just periodically. We figured out the battle system already. Here's another tutorial pop-up for something in battle. Just why? Genuinely, just why? It's infuriating. Both my fiance and I really wanted to like that game. We loved the first one, and well, she enjoyed the second one. I didn't give the second one enough of a chance. I'm gonna try it again in the future, someday down the road, to see if I actually like the second one or not. But the first one, I would say, is probably like my favorite 3DS game. And there's SMT games and Dragon Quest games on freaking 3DS. Those are two of my favorite IPs. It's just, I don't know what the F happened. There's so many other things wrong with it too that I go over at least briefly in this video I'm editing, but that's why I wanted this video to be a bit shorter. I spent like a majority of this day editing that, and I'm still kind of heated, so the passion's all there to finish the video. But also, I'm already like a third through editing the video, so I don't need to spend the rest of my effing day doing that. I've got better stuff to do. Like, get horribly murderized by this effing robot. I think if I die one more time, we're just going to explore places. Seriously, dude? Go. Oh, I missed. Freaking Christ. When he gets that close, I don't know which attack he's doing, so my immediate thought is, get the F out of there. There's a chance he's just going to completely myrtleize you. This freaking flamethrower just does that. And now we're at a weird range with him. Animation-wise, I think he takes a certain amount of steps and then he has to do an attack. Far enough away, it'll be this. We're a bit closer, it'll be flamethrower or that. That's way too close. There we go. My anxiety, it is spiking. I am but a little lad in a small robot. But that's rough, man. That's really rough. Oh, just, I was entering the animation for spinning and he dropped a fire on me, so that's just death. I can't do anything there. That's just instant death. Yeah, there's no other heals besides what the heck I've been doing as far as I'm aware, so I'm just... Yeah, screw it, let's just... GTFO. I don't have the patience to keep at this point, man. That's too much. I'm gonna go explore other areas, and if there's anything worthwhile elsewhere, hopefully that'll help. Freaking Christ, man. It's so wild how much damage he does. Oh, I did open a backtrack. That's good to know. That's good to know in the future. There is a backtrack. Actually, I don't even think that's a proper backtrack. No, it isn't. I can't get back to where the boss was because I had to drop down there. That's not a proper backtrack. I get out of here, man. Rude, dude, attitude. Yeah, there's no proper backtrack in that dungeon whatsoever. Okay. At least the tower has an elevator. At least there's that. I think there was actually, like... Rude. Oh, this is a... Oh, okay, this is a level 2 one. Okay, yeah. What's up here? What are we looking at? 14th floor. Immediately get freaking attacked. I love how this game looks. I don't think the people who made this game know how to program a game. Yeah, I think the devs only ever did NES games. I don't think they were ready for Dreamcast. You're right, baby. Like that's BS. I'm getting off an elevator and I have to take a hit. There's nothing I can do in that scenario. It's just take a hit. Transporter. I got a transporter. Instantly escapes to the outside of the entrance last entered. Use item. Okay. That's useful. Was this just another... No, that's a push one. But yeah, I'm just gonna come up this elevator because it's the last entryway up in. And he's just able to hit me before I'm off the elevator. He just shoots me before I get off. Like, what the heck? Just oy vey. Okay. What are we looking at? Just in general. This is a push, and I can't think of any way to not have it be a push. Can't think of any way to get to it otherwise. Yeah. This is a thing I can't fully comprehend. Yeah, that's not working out. And I don't think any of my items are going to be useful against that rock. Okay. Yeah, I came here and got a teleporter. Woo! So does this take me to the bottom of the tower, or just at Metal Heaven? It takes me to Metal Heaven. Good to know. So that's how it treats the exits. Learning. Is this anything? I don't think this was. Okay. Let's just keep exploring, I guess. Not like I'm up to anything else. Like I said, I wanted this to be like an hour stream, not much of anything else. Oh, right. Safe spot. You know what would be great at save spots? They healed you. That'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be nice. Rude. Okay, let's see here. I don't think any of the floors... No, wait, one of them I think may have had something locked on it, actually. I think one of them did. Maybe it's worth going back in and... Is it the 9? I think one of the higher floors had an outright locked door. But also, I'm remembering from like weeks ago. So, chance I'm just wrong. There we go. That's locked. Lovely. This was a waste of time. To the 8th floor. Oh, way. Ay vey. It's so fascinating because, like, they did a lot wrong with this game. They really did. I'm not going to deny that. I don't think you would be able to deny that, even though you love this game, honey. They made poor choices. Right. This is when I had to come in and do a puzzle bit right here and then go back down and go on the elevator. Oy vey. But they made a lot of wrong choices with this game. They really did. Even though they made wrong choices, I'm nowhere near as upset with this game as I am with, like, Monster Hunter Stories 3 or Harvestella. Because I don't expect AAA polish. This game having issues, it's fine for it to have issues. It's like going into an indie game. You don't expect it to be AAA. You expect it to be an indie game. So everything I'm having that's like an issue, it's like, they effed up, whatever. Okay. I feel like these should be on. Okay. Whatever. So, 9th floor. This is the one that's locked. And there is a door. Level 3. Rude. What about this one? Okay, that one's open. Cool. But yeah, it's just a weird contrast because I will call out a game for being crap. But I'm just way more lenient in other regards. Level 3. So rude. Honestly, I feel like the boss would be so much effing easier if we just had a ranged attack. I feel like a majority of the issues I'm having is just not having a ranged attack half the time. Like, I come from an era of mechs and the world being destroyed by something or whatever, but we didn't have guns, apparently. Guns were never implemented into this. And I'm gonna be honest, that freaking charge up punch does not count, in my opinion. Anything that needs a charge up for a range attack is kind of defeating the purpose. At least in this game. With its Playmobil effing color scheme and everything. I love it. Ooh, you're making a lot of progress, babe. I think. It's, like, wow. My fiance is cross-stitching in the background while I do this stream, and she just showed me a little update. Yeah, it's fancy. It's nice. Okay. Rude. Dude. See, those dudes constantly respawning, I feel like I wouldn't feel upset about getting items from them. They go down in one hit, go super easy. There's only one, or there's 3 of them, so it's not that big of an issue to just keep smashing them. Alrighty. See here. Where exactly would be the best way? Try and get some stuff or something right there, but What the absolute F? When did that get there? Okay. I can't think of a single way to get up there. Huh. Okay. One of them spat me out right around here. Maybe the other flower spits me out over there? There's always a chance. Yeah. Who knows? I'll try the other. There we go. Remember that bit. Forward march and all that. There's an upgrade over there, so I do need to do that. I'm kind of amazed I didn't get earlier. Like, did I not find the way to get that upgrade, even though I got, like, the ability to walk over water? Huh. Okay. Let's see here. Wrong button. There we go. Oh, right, I was dealing with how stupid frickin' your limited ammo is at all times. I was trying to explore and do various things. But your freaking charge up ammo was so limited. So every time I was trying to test something out, it's like, well, you're out now, so you can't do it anymore. Okay. Let's try this one. Where's this? Okay, yeah, cool. That sends me up here to get this Bob. Yeah. Got an attack capsule. Your attack level is increased to 3. Cool. This one I can go into? No, it is not. Okay, so... why don't I actually just go back to town? See if there's anything I can actually buy. All this monies. Actually, now that I remember, isn't the old man's story like just a random capsule? Just a pure random one. Like, it feels really weird. It's different per playthrough, but I'm assuming the pickups aren't. So, I don't know if there's technically a way to guarantee max stats. Feels wrong. Whatever. So, down here was the shop, I believe. No, wait, let's see if there's any more tutorial from kid who constantly gets knocked over. Nope, no new tutorial. Okay. Yeah. That is genuinely surprising. Alrighty. Does anyone even speedrun this game? When I'm setting it up on Twitch, this game has, like, I think only 200-something people follow this game, which means they get notification when someone else is streaming it. It's a really lesser-known game. Can I just buy? I don't have a sub-tank, so I can't get up. There is a freaking full heal when you die, and I don't have the item to use it. Oy vey. It's just taunting me from the shop. Yeah, this would be a great way to fight bosses. It fully re-heals you and everything. I mean, if you, ever took the time to get something to hold it, that is. Oh, there's a flower there. What's this one sent me to? I don't remember that being there. Yeah, it seems like stuff's growing, as fiance said. I'm over here now. Yeah, I suppose it is. New form of fast travel unlocked. Lets me skip a majority of the BS that is freaking getting over here. Okay. I think actually level unlock did the elevators need? Was it 2 or 3? There should be at least some that needed 2, probably. How much you want, buddy? I'll give you 50. Oh, he's scared. The first stage target. With this, I can buy the parts my brother wants, thanks to you, Mr. Egg. Kevin, I did it. Okay. Oh yeah, full bow. Oh. So, stage 1 is done. Cool. What does that equate to, and why was it 600 and not 500? 500 seems like a better number for that. What are we looking at, guys? Welcome to Lucky Leisureland. Come and play. Yeah, what are we looking at? Thanks to you, we reached our first stage target. Please play after I rest. I'm collecting donations again. We still need more funds to increase the games. Okay, so... This course is for beginners. Okay. The egg trial. Break the blocks. Break the blocks, Bentley Bear. Wow. Got 20. Wow. Never seen a game of this caliber. Wild. Load the blocks. Oh no. Wait, with these dudes coming? Oh gosh. This is less than pleasant. No thank you. Oh, they give me points if I take them down too. Interesting. Okay. Oh gosh. Getting weird freaking like just entire hive vibes from these dudes. There's way too many. They're wigging me out, man. There we go. Okay. We'll never control our child. And by child, for anyone on stream, I mean our cat. Okay, that should be all of those, probably. Maybe. Sure. Outrun with spin? That's anxiety-inducing. What do you mean, outrun with spin? Where do I need to outrun? Who do I need to outrun? Why was there just a pet here? Why did they set me up for failure? It's not that. Is it actually pressing this? Nope. Okay. Let me just explore for a second. I know I'm failing at this point. So, how did you intend me to go through those walls, dude? Because, spinning into it and interacting with it didn't do anything. Oh, and I hit restart. No! 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 My interest is already gone! Oy vey. So, this first area had like 100 points, so probably about the time we get 100, we're good. There we go. Oy vey. Just get pushed immediately. I suppose these dudes don't do any damage, so it's fine, but... Oh, those are pits. I thought those were, like, raised up freaking walls. Man, I don't know why, but the soundtrack for this is just making me want to play Turtles in Time. But if I'm being perfectly honest, I think I just randomly have the urge to play Turtles in Time. semi-regularly as a person who does not own Turtles in Time. Actually, I think there was an Xbox Live Arcade version of Turtles in Time. Okay, so, oh, down here probably. Yeah. Gosh dang it, rude. Mine. Okay, so was it just... Okay. Oh, floating platforms, just what I never wanted. I go down this one. I die in that one, apparently. I understand the concept of this. You guys know your freaking movement for the freaking Beyblade is not really easy to control, right? Like, genuinely and truly, you guys know that's not easy to control? Oh gosh. A half card? What's a half card? 450 gets me a half. Let me guess. Both of these games have a half card if you, like, break the record to such a degree or whatever. And that, when you get both of them, something? Maybe? Actually, no, that was the easy version of that. There's someone out there that's done all those, and they could probably totally explain whether or not it's worth it. But if it's anything like the old man rambling about just, you know, all of his stories, and how many do you think it's a guarantee you get a capsule? It's a chance you get one of 3 random capsules. To be honest, I don't think that thing's worth it. Genuinely and truly, I don't think those minigames are worth it. I highly doubt they give the good, to be honest. Yeah, just how this game's set up in general, I doubt it, man. Which is annoying because, emit plasma energy. Okay, so first and foremost, there's a different type of element we can get down the road, which would be plasma. Good to know. Secondly, I need to find the various elevators. Issue is I can't remember where they are. I think there's one over here, though. What's this one? Elevator's working. Cool. Exploration. Progress. Let's be honest, this isn't much progress. Probably me just reaching a different type of wall. Oy vey. Oy vey. So around the water area, that's good to know. What's over here? There's something right here. It's stopping me from walking into something. I can't see a thing. Could it be a super dark video game with a wall in a place I just cannot see? Okay, yeah, there's something right there. Has to be. Need 2 blocks for that, which means... Oy vey. This is gonna suck here in a second, because I think I know what the heck they're asking me to do. The last time they asked me to do anything by throwing, it did not work out well. Okay. So So... Nope. Ay vey. So... Here? I can't think of a better way of doing that. I can't freeze these things and push them, can I? Know what it's asking? I'll try real quick. Let's see. Not just asking me to... No, it isn't. You can't just push them. Okay. So... Maybe because it wasn't on screen? No, that's not what they're asking me. There's no way that didn't properly hit from that distance. That was like dead center. Nothing I can see. I wish I could just freaking pull out a torch and see better. This game is way too dark. Like, what you guys are getting at home via the VOD, that's what I'm seeing too. I cranked the brightness, I think, during one of the streams, but it did nothing. Legit, those shadows in those dark areas are legit just kind of colored black. You cannot see what's in there. It is such a weird design choice. Especially when they have walls right there, like I was walking into. What am I supposed to do? And literally, it's just colored black. Doesn't matter what screen you're looking at, that's just your SOL. Rude. Stop your nonsense. I feel like these dudes are going down quicker, which is probably the power upgrade. Good to know. A doorway? That is a doorway. Can't go through it. Lovely. So, there was the other freaking door, which I think is beyond this. Can I jump down? There we go. Get through, we need this, and this, and then go to the little Roomba, and all those things. And then this room just often sucks, if I remember right. Wrong button. Cool. Yeah, this room sucked. These dudes were just murder central. Is it through here? I know there's another elevator somewhere. Okay, it's not this. This looks like it takes us to, like, the final boss kind of thing. Not seeing any way to even mess with it. I thought there was a terminal in this room. I was like, yeah, elevator. Elevator does elevator things. I have never heard that sound effect in this game. That was just me trying to punch the block and it was making that noise. Punching this block makes this noise here in a second. Like, what? Why? Why did they do the stock monkey sound effect? Aren't they robots? Wait, what was that? What is going on with this game's sound design suddenly? Why, the way that's to the left, I think just circled back to the water area where you came in. The water side. This game just feels so effing foreign at all times. It feels like a weird mirror world logic-y kind of game of how you should be exploring it too. It just, something about it isn't perfectly kosher in your head when exploring this stuff. And I don't know why. How come he was able to freaking spin faster than me and get into me? Freaking rude. I feel like my charge up should be faster. Whatever. Oy vey. Yeah. Something about how this game wants you to explore and traverse is just slightly disconnected. I think this was the boss right there. For the life of me, I keep forgetting I can block. Also, for the life of me, considering how much damage some of these enemies do, I don't think it would help. I really don't. Like, heck, I think... Oh. That's been there the entire time. Could have got that before the first boss fight. Good to know. But like I said before starting the stream, I did check a VOD, or a guide, just to get an idea of, like, how far we were into the game, not to actually look up what to do. And the start of the guide is like all these helpful tips because it's a classic game, like game FAQ. And one of them is, if enemies are like killing you and myrtleizing you, just immediately like when entering a room, start spinning, and they'll only do one like damage to you. So arguably the fast and best way to get through most areas, as opposed to taking hits and exchanging blows or whatever, is to just spin through it. You take less damage. And with that in mind, I can't think of a reason to ever really block. If spinning makes most enemies only do 1 HP of damage, unless you're standing in effing fire, apparently, why the heck would you have a block function? Oh well. Let's see if the entrance over here had an elevator. I swear there were 2 elevators in Fogna. Could have effing sworn. Oh well. Worst case scenario, I do need to beat that one dude, and as we just saw, I have more HP now. So there is a non-zero chance that I'll just do better next time. Then again, if me standing in the fire just instantly destroys all my HP because iframes don't exist and those things just hit multiple times per second, my amount of HP doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. Genuinely, that is just a get good scenario. Okay. Nothing down here. That was one of our upgrades for one of the elements. Because we're an Elemental Gimmick Gear, guys. Part of the title. Get out of here with your nonsense. I can't think of where this last effing elevator could be. I could have sworn this place had too. Minimally. Maybe it was just the one in the first room? Is that what I was thinking of? Just the one in the first room that needs like a plasma element. mean, it's not beyond me. I misremember things all the time. I even forget other things. I am but a mere flesh vessel. Basically human. So, I love you, honey. You just started singing. But yeah, there's just a solid chance I am misremembering. And rather than take the time to look it up on stream, I'll probably just do that off stream once I'm done for today. It is what it is. Actually, is this the way to the... This has to be the way to the water area that we froze over. Because it should have been over here if I'm remembering right. Yeah. Okay. Why monkey sound effects? Out of all the noises you guys can make, why monkey? I did not spin well right there. Okay, where did this go again? I like that it uses like design elements for you to know where this is leading you. I just remembered I didn't need to be here. Oh, if it does the animation of me freaking getting over here like every single time, that kind of sucks. Oh, if so much of this effing game is just black darkness. Okay, and yeah, this just would have led to our ice element. Okay. So, entering via the waterways is about the only other place I can think of to go into. And I can't remember if anything was locked down there. Bummer. I think legit we're kind of going to have to fight the dude. And yeah, it's totally doable. It's just if I F up and, I don't know, try to spin when it shoots fire, or I don't know, just accidentally get hit by fire, I just die. There's nothing I can do about it. Besides spend the next 10 or so effing minutes trying to get HP again. Like, I wouldn't even be overly upset at that if it was just quicker and easier to get HP to heal back up. I genuinely wouldn't. It's just hard to justify getting good when you need to do an entire training montage after fighting the dude for like a minute, is the issue. Like, can you imagine, like in the first Rocky, one punch from the champion against Rocky, and then he had to do the Eye of the Tiger thing again every single time before he outlasted the timer? It doesn't seem fun that way. You do Eye of the Tiger once, and then you never touch it again for the rest of the movie. There we go. Can I spin in water? Yeah, I can. Just usually doesn't work out well because of these dudes. There we go. Did I actually have a way of crawling through here, or did I have a different way of getting into the water side of this dungeon? I swear to effing Christ, if I need to immediately backtrack. Ah. I can't remember how to get into the water part of this dungeon. Oh no. Oh no. It's gotta be from the north then. Their hit detection is actually BS. They can hit you when you can't hit them. Part of the issue. Like, just their range is way larger than yours. And yeah, they just zero in on you if they see you or whatever. Also, that entire conversation I just said was, because my fiance just said that she hates those fish. With good reason. Anyway. Let's try to find the entryway to the water area, which I know exists. I've been there. Where was the entrance? Was it like further down the waterfall? Yeah. I'm not expecting you to remember anything, babe. Aren't we like past where you got in this game? Yeah. How far did you get in this game when you play it? Okay. So my fiance got stuck at a boss. Okay, so this was how we got to the water area. But she has zero recollection against... zero recollection fighting the big dude that just completely raffle-stomped me for like half of this freaking stream. So there's a boss she got to without touching the boss we're stuck at. That's info. I don't know if it's super helpful info because I can't think of any other areas to go. That's fair. The dude's nothing but offense and defense, so you need to hit him when he's the opposite, basically. Rude? Ugly dude? Okay. Man, I hope there's an effing upgrade to get a gravity suit or something equivalent in this. This is rough. I feel like it's the start of any Metroid game, just going through water. This is slow. Did I even fully explore this area? Get over there. Maybe... Oh, there's another... Okay, yep, wait, hold up. Figured it out. Stop your effing nonsense. Bet you anything I didn't even effing notice. That. Like 100%. Probably didn't even notice that. That being said, this is still locked. I don't know how to get up there. Gravity suit nonsense. So I think I need both down on that to be able to use it, which means I need to unlock this pathway before I even freeze them. Unlocking the pathway is probably that little big spot right there. The issue is I need to come in from a different angle. Got it. Exploration. Problem solving. Using my big old brain. All that fun stuff. I need a way up and... The way up and over is the room with the... It's that room. Oh, frickin' Christ. I don't know how to open that door. There weren't any enemies to freeze in that room. There was just 2 blocks to throw. How do I open that door then? Because that would be the only way of opening this. Ah, okay. I need to figure out that room. Period. And then that will get me new way forward. Which, as I've talked about in many of my streams, would be very nice because I'm tired of way forward only being the Shantae games. Does this open up? Level 3. Rude. And this was probably just like an upgrade or something. I don't see anything in here. Or anywhere to go. Probably had an item in there and nothing else. Okay, so first and foremost, actually use this thing. So either I need to take down the big dude or whatever, or I need to find a way to open the door that has like the block throwing thing going on, and I threw the blocks like dead on it. Is it just stupid hit detection? There's always the chance it's stupid hit detection, but yeah, I'll just look it up off screen. I think I'm gonna pop a save and call it here. It's already 45 minutes over how long I wanted to stream. I just got into trying to puzzle solve this. And I felt bad only throwing myself at the boss fight when, let's be honest, the dude wrecked me. Just murderized me left, right, and center. But yeah, let's pop a save and call it good. I'll talk to you guys later in another stream or something else on my freaking channel. But until then, ciao.